Welcome back, everybody, to the inaugural. Oh, let's say welcome back, everybody, to it is the inaugural. Welcome to the start of the inaugural coverage for today. I'm Gods. Joining me is Lysander. We have got our last qualifier match quarterfinal qualifier match for today. Actually, maybe second last, and maybe a second one later on today. But we're just going to get ourselves into this one. It's Avant Garde up against First Departure. A team from Australia versus a team from Singapore, and it's very appropriate. Me being from Australia and my co-caster Lysander from Singapore as well. How are you doing, buddy?
Yes, this is Dog.
Hello, dog. I
First
don't,
departure.
I don't know if we
It's
can be
not.
friends this game, Lysander, because
I don't know. I am not really on first departure's side
Okay.
anyway.
Phew.
I never really liked them to begin with. I don't know if that's the right thing to say.
Shots fired. Yeah, seriously.
Just as a team in general, after Miracle left
Yeah.
and
They also.
Poloson, they kind of fell apart. I mean, and I never really liked them. I always preferred Zenith, even back in the old days.
Okay.
Zenith just had the more dynamic and fun playstyle. First Departure, they're great with Miracle's push strategies. I used to be amazed with them at
Yeah.
one time, but now, no Miracle. We'll just have to see. We'll have to see.
They,
It's a name that's fallen far.
yeah. They also got involved in some of the controversies with one of their players being a bit
Yes.
rude in public games, to put it mildly. I'm not
Yep.
not going to call anyone out. Is he still on the team? I don't think he is.
Scripted is not here anymore. I
Okay.
think. He's somewhere else.
He's somewhere else. Sounds so ominous, like something bad happened to the poor guy.
How would you know?
I don't know. You're the one with the Singaporean connections, Lysander. You tell me. You tell me. What have you done to the guy?
I
Where is
don't
he
know.
hiding?
I will say nothing.
All right.
But tell me a bit about Avant Garde. I mean, do you know this guy's? Oh, Muffin Man. I know
Yep.
that guy.
Muffin Man.
He casted a lot with Toby.
He
Yeah,
has cast
that
a
much I
couple
know.
times with Toby. They're kind of like I would say they're probably the second best team in Australia right now after Marcha Masik, which is like the natural 9 team who went to TI2. So they're probably the best team in Australia, and this is like the number 2 team in Australia. So they're pretty good. There's a few names that I mean, if the Australian fans will probably recognize most of these names, but for the non-Australian viewers, you're probably not too familiar with them. But they're a good team, I would say. They're definitely the underdogs coming into this one, though. Like First Departure would be definite favorites.
Maybe. I don't know. I've heard Australia is pretty try hard as well, so you
Yeah,
never know. They might, they might have nurtured some good teams. It's about time Australia came back into Dota. I mean, it's been a while. I think Absolute Legends was the last time we've heard of them,
yeah,
and that was that. But hey, eh, I mean, it's gonna be a stretch to win qualifiers for Australia if they even get invited.
yeah.
But I guess this is great. I mean, BTS doing this, it will give
Yeah.
a lot of these aspiring TI4 teams a chance to show themselves. Like, hey, Valve, we deserve a chance as well. So
And
maybe.
I'm biased. So I'm like, yeah, we'll just put in more and more Australian teams. LD comes up to me like, who are these teams? I'm like, oh, they're good Australian teams. Trust me, LD.
Uh,
No, it's not. It's
I don't
not
know.
exactly like that.
At
But
least they have a nice name. What does OCE mean?
I don't know. Maybe one of their sponsors. I haven't heard of OCE.
They're sponsored?
Yeah, Avant Garde is an Australian organization.
Oh,
That's why they all have like. If you look at their names, like they have Corsair and Netgear and Scorptech and G2A.com. These are just all the different sponsors for Avant Garde.
all right. Aussie Dota.
Yeah, man. We're a big name. As for First Departure, you have Visage saying, "Sponsor me, please." So they're looking for
Well,
sponsors.
they need a little bit more. They need to get out of the C. Just sticking to C tournaments. I think they've been playing a couple of small matches here and there, but that's about that.
Okay.
They
Do you
need
know
to
what's the
dip
alias
more.
of Visage? What's his other nickname that he uses?
I don't know because first departure they swapped out a lot, or rather Scythe poached a lot of their players away. So they have a lot of new names. It might be first departure bringing new blood, or it could be just using some troll names. I don't know, but
Okay.
it could be the pub friends. I mean, C guys, they are pretty well connected, and they will bring each other aboard. It's just a simple matter of just, hey, want to stand in? Hey, want to join FD and stuff?
Gotcha.
Sounds good. Yeah, then they'll join.
Okay.
But I'm not really close to that many C players. I've got Miracle, I've got Miracle Don Juan and
Yep.
Bonjourlé. That's about it, I think. And Ysera from Orange, but yeah. So I don't really know them that well. But I see some people very excited with the eldest dad Viper.
Yeah, man. Eldest dad's like he's like I don't know what I'd compare it to. Whoa.
Muffin Man stream snipe. Woo!
I'm getting messages. Oh, see, that's my Steam enemy scene.
Yeah,
Oopsie daisy.
but yeah, Muffin Man stream snipe.
My man, is he stream sniping?
Yeah, you're sniping in chat. Caught him, so we'll
There's
know.
2 minutes delay, so we'll give him the benefit of that. Admiral Bulldog's in chat all the time, even during alliance matches. But yeah, Eldest Dad is kind of like the big personality in the Australian scene. He's a lot of fun. He's likes to all chat a lot. He's kind of like an arteezy as far as like he's not exactly the most mannered person, but he's very entertaining, and everyone kind of loves the guy for that.
All right. Looking forward to it. And a Razor pick, something we are not often graced with. So I'm very happy to see this. How well it will do against First Departure, we shall see. I'm interested to see if his Purge removes Stampede. It will be interesting to know.
Yeah, that's a. I'm not sure how that makes
It's a
sense.
small thing, but it might be a good deal. And Viper against Centaur, I don't know.
Who's it bad for? Viper?
I think it's bad for Viper because you just stampede and run away.
Oh,
So.
yeah, but I mean, if you're forcing your opponents to run away, then you've already kind of won the fight, I guess.
Or he can run over you. So
Yeah.
Sand King is the only stun on Avant-Garde, so they might have trouble. Ooh, that's
Whoa,
something we
pro
don't see
warlord.
often.
Okay.
Yeah, First Departure going for face rush. They've got good face rush heroes. Dragon Knight is a good stable kind of battle flying fortress when he's in ultimate form.
Yeah.
And oh wow, Chains is playing on First Departure. I
Yeah.
just realized, yeah. Oh yeah, I have Chains on my friend.
Do you like them a bit more now that Chains is there?
Maybe Chains is a very talented player.
I like Chains. I'm a fan of this guy.
Me too. I want to see him play Tinker, but he has to play. He has to play carry. I don't know why they put him on carry. He's such a talented Tinker and Darkseer player, but you know.
Ever since he was playing in the chain stack when they played the Chinese tournament with that random SEA mix and managed to like go really far, I've been like a big fan of him and his like the guys he played with. Johnny was really good, but then he went to China and kind of disappointed. But yeah, we'll see how Chains does here. Back in Singapore now, so well, he's always been in Singapore. It was Johnny who left.
Yeah, he told me a while back that he didn't want to join pro because he didn't have a team, not much interest. We'll see. I don't know how old he is. I'm not sure if NS has caught up with him for national service.
He's quite young, I think.
Shout out to your music.
Yeah, I played some great music before the game. You would
Yeah,
you would have been
Summer
proud,
Girl.
Lysander.
Summer Girl. I heard that.
Have you
I
seen
heard-
that movie, Country Strong?
No.
Oh, it's a great movie. You've got to see it.
Yeah.
Bring tissues.
I watch a lot of weird stuff. I don't know. I watch a lot of various types of movies. I mean, ranging from I don't know dramas, your plain old action Transformers. I've got guilty pleasure in Transformers.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, Transformers.
Oh,
Really
this
good.
is just scripted. Okay. So thank you to my friend that just told me they swapped chibi and scripted
Okay.
Scythe. So okay. Yeah, but yeah, I watch a lot of different movies. I just finished watching The Underworld. I think I told you yesterday. Series.
Apparently Visage is scripted. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's what
Which
you're
is-
saying. Okay.
He has got a new face to erase his
It's probably a
past.
good idea to start using a new nickname. I mean, people can change, people can improve. So
Hopefully he does.
Yeah.
But I've been saying Southeast Asia needs better drafters, and well, there we are. Interesting drafts.
what do you think of this draft? Centaur,
I think it's
Troll,
a
PK.
good draft. It's missing Abaddon, to be honest. But there is a lack of stun on Avant-Garde, so I think it's a very, very, very...
Yeah, you pick Abaddon against. I don't think you want to pick Abaddon against no stuns though.
You don't pick Abaddon against Viper. You cannot dispel Viper Strike, so...
That's true.
Nope. So anyway, run through the teams. Departure, Dafa, right? Yeah, Dafa on Centaur. We have Scripted playing his Chen, KS playing Dragon Knight, We have Lubby on the Shadow Shaman and Chains himself playing the hard carry chair, Troll Warlord.
Man, I'm excited about the troll. I want to. It's been a while since I've
It's
seen
a
the
face
troll.
rush. They're gonna have a timing attack.
Troll used to be like top pick back before he got nerfed. I think he definitely got over nerfed because you never see him anymore. But he was like the go-to solo nuke for a while.
Battletron's got the cooldown increased by a lot.
And his nuke does the whirling axis does less damage now than it used to.
A lot less?
A decent amount less. Like it was like I can't remember exactly how much less, but it was definitely the damage on the whirling axis got nerfed. But I'll introduce the Dire team. It's the team from Australia. It's Avant Garde. We've got Tiberson playing the Dazzle. We've got Z Muffin Man on the Razor. CTI on the Sand King. We've got Viper being played by Elderstad, and then finally it's going to be Endless playing the Nature's Prophet in the Safe Lane solo.
Well, look at the mass amount of warding. Australians trying so hard against this Chen.
Yeah. That was the Prophet who TP'd in and got some wards down right off the bat.
New meta.
Wait,
Do you watch Dota 2 Reporter?
Oh no, I'm here. I'm getting echo. I hear you in game. Need to mute commentators. There we go. You're good.
Yeah. Do you watch
I have watched Dota 2 Reporter, yeah.
Yeah. So good. Waiting for season 3 if Ronchi is tuning in.
I think he mentioned that there would be a season 3, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it.
You know, Chen's not even in the Radiant jungle. He's gone top, so this warding is kind of to no avail.
I think he realized, and not even gonna try. But it's a safe lane Prophet, and oh, he got a Wilkin, so a little bit unfortunate.
Yeah, if he gets like an Ursa or a Centaur, it's hard. Yeah, you can get a kill with Hoofstomp.
Level 2 with double edge is 175. It
Yeah.
really packs a punch. But this mid lane, DK is not gonna have fun at all.
No, not fun at all. KS,
And
he'll
you
rush
say
a bottle.
that?
He can just sit back and spam his fire, but it'll still be a
Oh,
struggle.
that say he is a quite the man, you say. So waiting for the RTZ plays.
Yeah.
He's gonna be the Aussie.
Alrighty. Well,
Chains is not gonna have fun himself.
no, unlikely to get much fun. He's actually he's using his ranged whirling axis to actually last hit.
He's 2-0 now.
Yeah.
But I think he has asked Shaman to get out of there because it's dangerous for the Shaman. Being slow and all, it's very tough to deal with Sand King, Razor, as well as the Dazzle. So.
Yep.
Well, I think it's a good idea to send Shaman up there, pressure the Prophet, and here we go, Troll. Gotta
sees it
catch
coming.
it, Dafa.
Nicely played from Endless. Runs down river to avoid the gank. Shadow Shaman's on the way here as well, but I don't think he's
Prophet
gonna
doesn't
do
have wards as well, so it's kind of dangerous for him if he doesn't be careful.
Yeah, he has to play really cautiously. I think the use of the Treants has to scout out any ganks coming in, so he's gonna have to micro his heart out here if he wants to stay alive against this tri lane.
And you see Chains actually turns on his Ring of Basilius. Do you think this is intentional, or do you think?
I imagine it is. Just give it makes it a bit harder for the Razor to last hit. Is probably the main thing.
Oh, Razor is poor damage, yeah. And well, it makes it harder to push in as well. I think maybe.
Yeah. He just wants to mess up the creep equilibrium too. Like against a tri lane, he doesn't want it just to be a statically wave just sitting there. So having the Bastion can kind of mess with that. But it works both ways. I don't know. So 2.5 minutes in, nothing too much going. No first bloods, nothing going too much either team's way. Viper though, you mentioned it, he'll have a good time mid against the DK, and he's up to 18 CS against the DK's 12. So pretty good lead here.
Yeah, I like the name Eldest Dad. It's kind of homely.
He's like he is the old man of the Australian Dota scene as well. So it's very fitting, at least nowadays, because he's been around the Australian Dota scene so long. Oh, Dazzle's rotated up top, so this will just help protect the Nature's Prophet. I imagine he'll pick a point up in the grave, and the grave.
He's not the bottle type of Viper.
Did he? Oh no, he's going straight mech. Picks up a headdress already.
He's not the Viper type. The bottle type of Viper.
No.
Oh, who storm onto Endless? There's an instant poison touch here from Tiberson.
Yeah.
Tiberson? Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, the Dazzle just being up here just gives. If they try and gank the Prophet, you pop a grave on him, and it gives him time to TP out of there most likely. If they've already used the hoof stomp and the shackles, which they kind of have to use to try and get the kill. So. This is actually makes the Prophet a lot harder to kill and gank at the top lane.
I'm very surprised Chains has survived as long as he has.
Yeah. Me too. Hold on a second.
Is it still echoing?
Oh no, not echoing. My oh no, there we go. I thought my open mic wasn't on, but yeah, I got open mic on. My in-game audio should hopefully work.
Mine is on too. I just checked it earlier on before the cast. And well, Santo is getting a lot of space, and Scripted's gonna channel a tornado here. So Elder's Dad gonna be slightly pissed, but the Hedris is gonna keep him pretty healthy, I would imagine.
DK's actually ahead of the Viper on CS now, with the bottle crow spam.
It's the Chen as well, being an annoying pest.
Yeah,
but Viper doesn't need that much farm.
No.
And regeneration for him as well, so KS getting really lucky.
Yeah, well, the Viper does win the first couple creep waves, like as soon as DK's bottle crowing. He just sits back, spams his fire breath, and like you can't really stop him from farming. That's kind of the problem with this matchup.
Yeah, that's why sometimes it's if it's against a DK, I would say if you have a good enough support duo, you should just go for level 1 first blood on the DK, because usually the DK, okay, we hacks up there on Endless, that could be a kill. Yes, the double edge come across. There's your host stomp, but there is gonna be a grave. So
yeah,
one more right click. Will it bring him down? Nope. So yeah, grave is so good.
Yeah.
I'm just really annoyed that the professional scene has made Dazzle as popular as he is, because Dazzle's one of my hidden secrets in pubs, and now a lot of people are picking them. And it's a big counter to Doom as well.
Yeah, actually it is really good against Doom. Well, CKS popped the ulti for him in mid lane, so just gonna look to push the Viper back. And
Viper cannot counter push that well,
yeah.
So you can just chip away and burn down the tower.
Exactly.
And when you rotate in his Chen, later on you just push it over with one finger. But still 0 for 0. Are we playing Chinese Dota here?
It's only 5.5 minutes in, I guess, but yeah.
Yep, gotta lose his regen.
Chinese Dota confirmed, Lysander.
But it's a level 3 Chen. He's gonna find Illusion Rune. That's gonna be good for diving. It's a mildly wounded Viper.
Oh yeah?
But they're gonna run out Dragon Form. I really like this Prophet spread of Treants. It's been really top notch. Checking out for ganks and everything. He didn't get first blooded, which is pretty amazing as well. He got caught out by the roster, saved by the Dazzle, but it was really the Treant spread that allowed him to not get ganked by the Chen early on, and it still keeps it 0 for 0. But what I don't get is how Chains is getting so much space in the bottom lane.
Yeah, he's seeing a 21 CS as a safe lane solo. This offensive try. Well, the Dazzle left the lane just because I think they realized they were not going to kill him.
Oh, they're gonna run in. Oh, Dazzle run.
He's hiding further. No, Dazzle. Oh, first blood goes to the Centaur.
He panicked. He tried to path it, but the hero pathing just cannot squeeze into this tree.
Yeah. Pathing in trees is always a bit tricky.
Yeah, it takes a lot of skill. You have to click right in front of you if you want to do it right, because the stupid AI is just not good.
Volvo, please fix. Those are posts complaining.
Blink? Wow.
Just like today about it. Wow, 7-minute blink. Okay.
Blink. That's first blood and a lot of space there, I guess. The Prophet really didn't punish him, and at this point, Departure are way ahead. And this single elimination.
Yeah.
Best of
1 single elimination. So this is like the quarterfinals of the qualifier. The winner of this versus the winner of, I think Ideal and who's Ideal playing, and Zero Latitude.
Okay.
First Departure are definitely the favorites in the Southeast Asia qual. Well, First Departure and Execration are probably the 2 favorites.
I just want to know who fights up against Zephyr and MVP Phoenix, my Korean boys.
MVP Phoenix will play against... Who are they playing against in their play-in match? I think they play against...
RRQ?
Myth Trust?
Oh, ooh, Pinoy's.
No, maybe it is RRQ. Maybe
that's
right.
Thailand. Yeah, that's Thailand. Is Mineski playing?
Mineski is in the play-in matches, yeah.
So, same as Zephyr and MVP Phoenix?
No, Mineski plays against MVP Phoenix. That's who plays MVP Phoenix. So Mineski versus MVP Phoenix.
Alright, so
that'll be a good match.
Versus Koreans. I think MVP Phoenix have a chance, to be honest.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Mineski have been looking pretty weak recently.
Yeah, they changed their roster a bit and...
Is Jules out?
Jules is out. He's playing on like Execration's second team now.
Okay. Jules recently had some controversy.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Regarding the key scam. I don't know.
80 keys apparently quote unquote stolen.
Well,
I'm not sure.
Could have just bet on Power Rangers versus Na'Vi for that same amount. It's a gold mine. Every time you see Power Rangers go against Na'Vi, you just bet Power Rangers. And even though I'm a Na'Vi fan, I will never bet Na'Vi against Power Rangers. It's like a curse.
Yeah.
Dire's top
Power Rangers
tower
always
has fallen.
causing upsets against top teams in Starlight, and then they never qualify for the land finals because they'll beat Na'Vi Alliance, but then they lose so many of their other games.
They just help people win keys. It's like a
Yeah.
enigma in the group stage.
Oh.
It's like, oh, we're gonna lose against teams like Insane, but we crush
Dead,
Na'Vi in
dead
Alliance.
troll at bottom lane,
Oh.
maybe. He's coming
No.
in.
Oh, maybe not. There is. Oh, Stampede as well. There's a Stomp to bail him out. No chance. No grave. And now the flames come across. Oh, CTI dropping solo KS. Now it's gonna spit flames at everyone. Elder's dead. Yeah, he's gonna spit at the dragon. Make sure that nothing else happens. And they're gonna back off, lose a troll for a big tower dive. They spend quite a lot of TPs as well as the Stampede.
Yeah.
So tried to go in for the Hoof Stomp to save lives, but didn't really work out in the end.
Yeah, that was five heroes from Avant Garde at bottom lane, I think 4 from First Departure. The only one not to shop was the Chen, who's actually swung mid. Chen's gonna get this
Dire's
T1
middle
tower.
tower is under
Avant cannot
attack.
defend this because they rotated everyone
Dire's
towards
Oh,
top.
structures
Glyph.
are fortified.
You might
Maybe
deny
a
it.
deny. This will be tricky.
It's gonna be.
Nice.
Dire's
Well
middle
timed.
tower has been
The Elder's
denied.
dead. Oh
Eldest
man.
dad,
don't-
best dad.
Dad, please.
And Sand King's up top now, so he's got himself a free lane to maybe farm towards his Blink Dagger.
Yeah, they're gonna use the Battle Trance to maybe chip bring the tower down. Not enough heroes there, but
Yeah.
they're just gonna wait. This snowball has not been coming out so far. Is the mech done? No, he went arcanes first. So scripted, no mech, no timing push.
Oh yeah.
I think it's not really that great an idea,
Well,
to be honest.
they're pushing without a mech regardless. I guess no hand of God either, so if they're not careful
Battle
bottom lane.
Yeah, Battle Trance.
Looks like
your
they'll
tower.
get the tower.
Oh, they're gonna blink dazzle. That's it. Double edge. Smack him down.
has
Blows
fallen.
fire in his eye. And
Radiant's middle
singed
tower is
eyebrows.
under attack.
Singed eyebrows. And a trip back to the well. So tier 2 tower might be in danger further. Or Battle Trance. 10-second cooldown.
They're in mech up on Avant Garde now, with the Viper finishing it. So they've got a fast mech while Chen just hits level 6 with his Hand of God, but no mech on the Radiant
Radiant's
team.
middle
So
tower is under
they want to try
attack.
fight this 5-man line. They can look to do so, but Prophet's just, he's rakdoding. That's like what you want to be doing as a Prophet, generally speaking.
Radiant's
Meanwhile,
middle
bottom lane
tower
looks like
is
they're-
under attack.
KS is going to go down here under the tier 2 tower. He's completely overstayed his welcome. Meanwhile, it looked like Prophet was potentially in trouble, but just TP'd away from the troll. Hasn't completed Midas, so Avant Garde get 2 kills, defend the
Radiant's
tier 2
middle
tower.
tower
That's
has
fighting
been
without a
denied.
mech on Chen. Not a good idea.
How's your Aussie Pride feeling?
Hey, man, pretty good. This game is still too early to tell. Like, looking at the gold graph, it's actually a 4k gold lead for First Departure. So First Departure have themselves a pretty big gold advantage with all the tier 1 towers. They've taken 3 towers so far to the 0. Actually, sorry, 1 tower that Avant took at mid lane.
But if you look at net worth, you see that it's actually quite nicely intersecting. I don't know what you call it, but it's like green red, green red, green red.
Yeah, but the
And
top is
so
green.
it's like
and
like position 1 is just a little bit below position 1 on the other team, and so on, so forth. So I think it's okay.
the DK's really farm though. KS has got himself 74 creeps. He's 1k ahead of the Razor and like 1.5k ahead of the other solo mid, the Viper.
Yeah, and they got 3 tier 1 towers compared to the 1 denied tower in the middle lane. So well, that's where your goal is coming from, I think.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens now. The Viper has mechanism. Will he go for treads or face boots? Endless still only at the Midas. Not gonna have anything else.
Yeah.
For
I
now.
think this time they let the tower go, maybe. There's no glyph. They're not in position to defend. No blink dagger on the Sand King. I think they look for a trade at top lane. They may not be able to get one, though, is the kind of the problem.
The tier 1
Dire's
tower up
bottom
top is at
tower
full
has
health, so
fallen.
it's gonna be kind of tough. The Lotus
Radiant's
Trins
top
are gonna be coming
tower
in.
is under attack.
There is a glyph though, so if they want to defend this, which they most
There's a
likely
central
will,
blink, they gotta run.
yeah, time to get out of
They-
there. Yeah, double edged creep wave.
That's just one hero who needs to TP to defend, so that's a really, really good position for First Departure.
And this is a really nice axe from the sensor. It's really
That would look pretty cool.
looks really cool. There's a very nice axe for axe as well. I don't remember which it was, but there's one very nice one for axe and one for what was it? Is it it was a melee weapon. Can't remember which.
Okay.
Some of them are nice, and there are a lot of rare gems that are actually uncommon and actually look really good.
Alright, well, as things stand here, Avant Garde really need some big key items right now. They want to finish the BKB on the Razor before they can really fight. Prophet kind of needs his rat book, and then you look at First Departure, they're ready almost to go soon. They're going to have a mech coming on the Chen very soon. Has he got? No, it's a BKB completed at 14 minutes for Dragon Knight. That is some
That's
insane
our
farm.
TT level of farm.
Yeah.
And without Midas as well. So Chains, drums of endurance. What do you think? BKB first or drums? I don't know. Drums would be nice for stability.
He's got the drums on Troll. Are you talking about the Troll?
Yeah, I'm talking about Troll.
Yeah, he's picked up the drums with his phase boots, so probably just like goes into BKB, I feel. I guess BKB doesn't help against Razor or Viper, so maybe... I mean, DK seems to think BKB is fine.
Yeah, I think the DK, because he's the frontliner, he just needs to be that brick wall that you just want out of your way, but you cannot nuke him. So I think that's that. But and he has a good stun as well. You don't want that being stun locked. So I think KS pick up the BKB is the right idea. Most of the time, you really want to get your BKB on Dragon Knight. It's one of the core items on him, and maybe a Blink Dagger afterwards. I think Blink Dragon is really underrated. Made popular by Myth Trust, but
especially the new 0 mana cost Blink. Like, it used to be DK had mana problems, but now with the no mana cost on it, I think it's actually pretty nice.
yeah, it's the best. And Chain's actually looking to do a little rat here, hiding in the trees. HY strat, but I don't know, is he gonna engage onto Endless here? If he spots a few more heroes out of position, he's gonna go, yeah, he's gonna slow
No mana
Endless.
for a TP out, but...
Oh, he misses in the Axe as well, so
I think
no
even if
lucky
it hits,
one.
he wasn't getting a kill, though.
Unless he got a bash.
Yeah, like, first hit
Oh,
back.
Burrow
Blink
Strike.
stun.
No epicenter. Yeah. So just show you that I have a Blink Dagger kind of Burrow Strike. Not
Yeah,
the
that
best
was-
idea. You want to have your Blink Dagger.
And the epicenter wouldn't have got the kill there. They needed like a third hero. Maybe with the Prophet ultimate, but Prophet was out of mana completely. He's
He's gonna
TP
port
on
out
Midas.
home. I know he's going into the
Midas.
jungle, this guy. Midas.
And then he'll probably walk out.
Good efficiency right there. And threats for Elder's dad.
After his mech. Okay. He's just going to tank up. He really needs a BKB against Centaur and Dragon Knight and Shadow Shaman. I think he needs to rush BKB, not the Acceptor this game.
Yep, double damage for KS, so that's a tier 2 tower. Maybe going down. The Viper, oh, they smoke up. There we go. If we catch Barrow Strike on the Dragon before that, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna watch the Sand King now. There we go, the Root Sandstorm. Go and ride it, and the Barrow Strike. The BKB not fast enough. Chan is gonna melt before his Hand of God. The Wrath is very well timed. And KS getting all his damage drained out. He kills off the Dazzle before that. But now, is there gonna be a Sprout? Blind Sprout, come on. We're gonna sprout the ground. Nope, they're gonna summon up the Treants. Is it gonna be fast enough? Are they going to catch the dragon is the question. Dragons run a
Doesn't look
lot
like it.
faster in dragon form, so nope.
They needed another Blink Sun. Meanwhile, Chains, it's the Miracle style, Rat
Dire's
Dota.
bottom tower is
pushing
And
under
you have
attack.
one stun on your team, so you're not getting any.
Uh-oh, and Endless
any
just caught out
lockdown
mid
on
lane. Maxie's
Nope.
okay. Not enough damage to bring
Not
him down.
enough first. The plasma field will come out again. And yeah, Chain's doing what Chains does.
The problem for
Well,
Sanking
not-
is there, he epicenter Blink Stun, but then after he doesn't have any more mana. He can only use Burrow Strike once in the team fight.
Yeah, so that's why sometimes you might want to go for more stats and maybe skip level 3 Sandstorm, and maybe
It's
get
hard.
some
The
extra
Sandstorm
branches.
actually does good damage here. I think he just needs Arcane Boot really badly. Like after the Blink, but... that was the... If they didn't kill the Chen there, if Chen got off his mech and heal, they would have lost that fight so horribly there. But they managed to just burst down the Chen
Wrath.
before he could pop
The Wrath of
anything.
Nature was good enough.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was smart. If Avant Garde knew they had to focus Chen and kill him in the chain stun, and they just managed to do so.
Speaking of chains, he is going full survivor here. Going Vlads, drums, everything you
Okay.
need for solo playing. And he's going on an RPG adventure. He's not joining the fights at all.
Oh, well, he does in the sense that he just casts Battle Trance from wherever he is. The global presence of his ulti. Meanwhile, Dragon Knight, he's up to 2.1k gold. He could get that Blink Dagger you're talking about in just a second. We'll see if he goes for that, or maybe just going to be like a... I think going for a Shadow Blade is still good. There's not any detection on the map right now, so I think Shadow Blade's a nice item to get as your second item. To be a good initiator.
Shadow Blade. I guess. Oh, Red Book's done for profit.
No. Start of a
It's only
Rat
Red Book 1, so. not really that great. But Muffin Man 003, man. Really, very little kills in this game, actually.
Yeah. Well, it's look at like something like you're playing against a Dazzle, and then Viper's really hard to kill, and then you've got a Razor, and Razor's like just notoriously tanky as well. So I think his T2 mid tower is going to go down. Razor has no mana to defend with. He does have a BKB and Static Link, so he can Static Link the Dragon Knight, and they are going to throw a Viper Strike.
Oh,
Link
Barrow
Strike
Strike
coming
as
in
well.
Link cares this damage heal, but the heal's coming in from the
BKB
Chen here.
versus BKB and the 10 pack.
Dire's middle tower has
Setback
fallen.
just going to come in time, and the Muffin Man, well, he's not going to be able to get too many kills for his team. The TP forward is probably
Barrow
going to...
Strike ready? Yep. Oh, good Sprout. Oh, why are they not going? Yeah, they're going. Cancels out the TP. Poison touch.
Sentinel's going to blink
Touch
stun
the
here.
Chen. And a stun. Misses on the Dazzle though. There's your grave. Wow, big grave. The mechanism's gonna come out. There's a blast finger work. The sandstorm as well evades it perfectly. KS is back in the fight with the TP. And one of the powers of Chen right now. Dafa might
Dire's
actually
top
continue
tower
engaging
is
with the poison
Dire's
spit.
top
It's gonna
tower
slow him
has
down a little bit.
fallen.
Dazzle's gonna be on the run. Viper might actually be caught out here. I think he will. Blink
Oh,
is off cooldown
here
now.
comes
And
James.
here comes the horse and the stomp and the stomp and the stomp. Still not dying, but now Chains is gonna deal with him and rip in pieces that.
They had to work for it. The chain stun as well as like everything being used to bring down the Viper. That was a 1-for-nothing trade, I believe. Or did Dazzle die as well? Was that
No.
Dazzle? No,
All-
that was the previous fight.
Good saves from all around, but this is gonna be Roshan.
Yeah, and during the entire fight, first departure were fighting 4v5 because Chains was rat-dodoing top lane. He took out the T2 tower top and then rotated to come like help out the fight through the jungle. So it looked okay for Avant Garde, but really they were fighting 5v4 and unable to kill a single hero.
Power of the Chen, which is what really surprised me is they didn't take up Ancient Apparition. Or maybe it was banned, I don't know.
Radiant's bottom
Okay.
tower is under
Maybe
attack.
Ancient Apparition was banned.
I'm not sure 100%.
But Chen is just really good. He's one of the most least played heroes in pubs. I think
Chen
he's
is,
the least
yeah.
played hero in pubs.
It was like after Legion Commander had been out for like 2 months, he had more total games of Legion Commander played than Chen played of all time.
Yeah.
It was something
Chen
ridiculous.
is just a tough hero to play. It's a lot
You
tougher
know-
than Huntress.
People think Chen's hard. I honestly don't think Chen's that hard to play. I think people just
Yeah.
either find, and partly it's not that fun of a hero to play. But I don't think it's actually that hard to play Chen. The micro
reason
evolved
why
is
people
pretty.
don't play Chen is because they never tried Dag on Chen.
Yeah. Well, that's a kill bottom lane. They find the troll here, and this troll is always off on his own. That's the kind of kill they need to be going for. Epicenter was used for it. And first departure,
RPG
well,
can be dangerous.
yeah. He found some scary creeps. He was in the level like 20 area when he's only
elite
level
mobs. Yeah, elite mobs.
13.
Yeah, got himself gang. Too tough for him.
Radiant's
He's
bottom
gonna come back in
tower
30 seconds, but this will mean his tier 1 goes down. I don't think he'll buy back for such a trivial matter.
Yep.
But there are no tier 2s to push up top, so I don't know what they're doing up top actually. Oh, here they come, TP. They might want to go. No, cancels it. Misclick on the TP, I imagine. Double damage spawns bottom.
Yep. And Prophet just he's got his level 3 book up, so we'll see what he can do with this as far as just delaying the game as much as possible.
Oh, that was...
They're spotted by this ward here. First departure have some nice little map coverage here, so this is going to make it a lot harder for Avant to do all too much.
Wonder if they'll take the DD and make something out of it.
Well, looks like it's. I don't know if either team has actually spotted it. Did you see?
I don't think so, but... Oh, see if anyone wanders down there. Usually when you go there, you might just want to check it out. But speaking of wards, there's a lack of... A lot of aggressive ones though.
First departure have really nice wards. I like where their wards are. In the enemy jungle as well as by their ancients. Avant are just playing... They've only got what? They've got the one at bottom lane, which isn't... This isn't useful anymore because they've already got the T1 tower. It was useful before, but now it's no point at all for it. And then you've got the one near
It's
their
freshly
secret shop.
placed as well, so...
Yeah.
I think they were a bit hasty in placing that one.
And that was... I think they did push the T... That was before they killed the T1 tower still, though. So they got the T1 tower with it, but... It doesn't offer him a whole lot. Prophet needs to be thinking about just like backdooring this top tier 1 tower. He can just TP up there, Necrobook Treants, and then TP out before it's even dead if he's worried about his own life.
Aegis Reclaim in 3 minutes.
And they put another lane ward down, so they're really looking to try... They're using these wards to get towers, but they're just tier 1 towers, and I feel like they need these wards more just defensively and like, or even in just more neutral spots.
Maybe it's because they have been racking up the observer wards. They still have one more in the shop.
Okay. Yeah.
So it might be just because the supports have been like sitting around with the wards and well, I better start planting them, otherwise I might get blamed. So just dropping them off at possible locations. It's not that bad. It defends their jungle right now. Maybe not from this entrance where the green ward is, but you know,
Radiant's top
it's still
tower
pretty
is
good.
under
I like
attack.
this ward over here. So by the secret shop, it does keep tabs on any rotations that might come in. Razor going for the epileptic shocks, the Academic
Radiant's
Scepter,
top
Nature's
tower
Rat
has
brings
fallen.
down to tier 1.
Well, they've got the push coming at bottom lane now with an Assault Crest on the Dragonite as well as an Aegis. Defending this will be pretty tricky for the Australians, I feel. Battle Trance, Dragonite Ultiform, Assault Crest, Chen
Serpent
Creeps.
wards.
Yeah, Serpent Ward. Oh, I haven't even considered the Shadow Shaman, and like that's. We may just see Raxus take a fall here.
This is one of those games where Shadow Shaman is just whoa.
Yeah. First Departure's lineup is just all about this 5-man push. Every hero adds something to it. You've got Battle Trance from the Troll, you've got Chen with the heals, DK with the Ultiform, and well, the Assault Crest to help out Shadow Shaman wards, and Centaur having a pipe as well as the Stampede is actually pretty useful, because if you get engaged on, the Stampede will just get you out of trouble and get you
Or
back.
into a face
Yeah.
rush.
That's true.
Yeah, like I said, at the draft, it's very obvious what Departure were looking to do, and I'm very surprised Avant picked the heroes they picked. I think the Razor was great, Plasma Field was just wonderful for stopping pushes, but Viper, not really, especially against Centaur, it's just not a good hero. Dazzle is okay, but they really don't have the crowd control they need. Sanking alone is not enough, and I really felt that a big AoE ultimate that prevents high ground pushing, maybe a Magnus, as much as I hate that hero, it'll be good. Magnus would have been really, really strong here. Maybe because since you want to force pushes, we'll just let you push in and you die. And there is Faceless Void, maybe. Faceless Void could have been strong as well. Invoker was banned, I think. That's why it wasn't picked. But Invoker would have been another very strong hero in defending this kind of city pushes. Coddle has fallen out of favor, so I don't know. Maybe Coddle, not a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, they picked up a strong lamp. The Sanking Blink Dagger, I mean, that took a bit of time to get up, and they really needed that to defend their pushes. And I think the problem is they only really have the Sanking here. Razor offers some creep clearing potential with the Plasma Field, but just not really enough to out-damage the mech, the heals, not to mention the pipe as well in the Centaur. And looks like First Departure are ready to go now, and we'll see if Avant Garde can defend this push.
Well,
That's really tricky.
If they lose this game, are there any more Australians?
There is the former Natural 9 team, or Absolute Legends, who are now known as March of Masik. They're in the play-in match. They're going to be facing off against... They face off against the winner of the Southeast Asia Qualifier, I believe. So whoever wins the Southeast Asia Qualifier faces another Australian team.
Alright, you need to tell me more about this later. Alright, Glyph's Force, Plasma Field, burn up the whole creep wave, but the Serpent was here and the creeps are just there. Oh, what's up? Just gonna pound away. Oh, Viper get himself stomped once, twice, Dragon Tail in the face. Viper is in big trouble. Elder's dead, please. And then we heal, and I like the Centaur being sent behind just to try and start up the Dazzle. Poor Dazzle, gonna be so great. But who Stomp misses, and the Plasma Field, they could have gone badly here. KS, the backwards Spiral Strike, gonna catch him there. He has the Aegis though, so what's it gonna do? It's gonna bring him down. Shackles come out onto the Viper. The Grave will keep him alive. There's gonna be back. Dragonite is home, and a Hoof Stomp. The Dragon Tail as well. That's your eldest dad falling down. Your Ranks will fall, like you said. The Plasma Field comes out again. The Barrel Strike, big Barrel Strike, but still Serpent Ward's there. Sentry Ward's as well. Chan dropping low. Will he get it? Yes, he will get sniped. Viper buys back into the game. Muppet Man on the way out. There's a Shackle now. There's that again by KS. He's here. Buy back here from it. Endless is on a mega kill streak. He's just sniping fools from behind. And Lubby, is he gonna get out there? Nope, gets touched by the Dazzle. The Shadow Priest. 6 and 9. Avant defend 5 deaths on Departure.
Yeah.
Buyback from the Troll, but
Sanking
no
and Viper had to buy back, I think. Yeah, Viper used buyback, Sanking used buyback. They lose Rax. They hold and get a lot of kills there, but it still feels like First Departure come out on top. Because end of the day, they get Raxes, and they get Raxes at 26 minutes into the game. Coming back from that is very difficult to do.
Yeah, I think a lot of people. The problem with the meta game is a lot of people are like, oh yeah, Ember Spirit's great. Let's pick him. Let's pick him. And then we shift towards that Ember Spirit Lycan meta, and we forget about the old things that actually work. So when you get caught off guard by a old strat that has been weakened but
Yeah.
not completely out, like a troll base crushing strat, you get destroyed because you don't draft well against it. And they tried, but they only did it with a lot of lives. So. They really needed to win very hard early game, and you can already see they've lost every single tower on the outside, even with the Prophet on their side.
Yeah. Prophet's done a good job. I mean, they took out the tier 2 and tier 1 top
5-0,
towers, so... Yeah, he's 5-0. I think during that push, he took out both top lane towers on the Radiant side, so he managed to get his team a decent chunk of gold, but what do you actually buy as a Prophet to help out against this push? Because I don't really know what that item's going to be, now that he's like, on top of his Necro book. Maelstrom, maybe?
Yeah, Mjolnir, maybe.
Yeah.
They need more right clickers.
More more AoE,
Mjolnir
more
to
creep
BKB.
clearing.
Yeah, I mean the Mjolnir shield is gonna be good, and Prophet's the only one that could get that kind of farm. But now
Yeah.
we have epileptic shocks done for
Okay.
Muffin.
And Sanking's working on a Veil of Discord, so they'll give them some more AoE damage when they do engage. Not to mention Sanking's also level 11 now, so it's a level 2 Epicenter. This next push is going to be a lot harder to work out for first departure, because level 2 Epi, Aghanim's on Razor. No Veil yet for the Sanking. He's still got a bit of a ways to go for that one, but even without that, I feel like they're maybe in a position where they can defend this top push. If they don't defend this top lane, if this is Raxus again, it's all over. It's GG. This has to be a successful hold.
Alright.
They're also not back yet. They need to get back to defense soon.
I don't know what happened, but my mic seemed really soft earlier on, so I'm just trying to fix
Ooh,
it.
Prophet
Hopefully
buys
it doesn't
Hex.
mess up too much, because a 2-minute delay makes it hard for me to react to.
Yep.
This. I could have been leaning back a little bit. I think that's why.
No, he suddenly went very quiet. Oh, I see what it is.
Yeah.
There we go.
I don't know
You're
why.
fixed.
Did I?
No, it was on my end. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I don't know what happened. Skype likes to. I haven't because we read. Oh, we'll have a fight going on here.
Dazzle with a panic grave. I'ma grave myself and leave you all to die. But the epicenter, that was huge. But the mech as well. The hand of God gets off. Visage or Mr. Scripted is gonna die. Lubby, he's gonna take a lot of tasters behind it. -6 armor here. The Centaur goes down. Perfect defense here from the Australians. And well, we have a triple kill here for Muffin Man. He is looking happy. That's your refresh shop on the line here, and it's gonna come online soon. The Prophet's coming, looking to snipe out the troll. Doesn't find him. Doesn't cut him off. Chains with the perfect escape. And oh, that was a sudden Scythe of Vice from Nature's Prophet.
He picked it up just before the fight began and did a lot with that Hex. So.
Yeah, and I think that was.
Oh, he finds Chains at bottom.
That was Centaur running in a little bit too far in.
They also just weren't. That epicenter was the difference maker there, though. CTI hits a massive epicenter
that
blink.
was a huge epicenter.
Burrow Strike was onto 3 heroes, I think. Even with the Chen Hand of God plus Mech, like it negated a lot of the damage, but end of the day, they have to have some damage to start at least forcing them to use these spells. And then Muffin Man, he managed to finish off most of those heroes. They're already low on HP. The Aghanim Scepter ulti was doing some serious work there. And do we go Refresher here on your Razor, or do you think this is going to be double the sieges?
Refresher. Yeah, I mean Razor is just clean up crew, man.
Yeah.
I think Razor with speed buffs is great. He just goes, and I mean, well, not with speed buffs, but with Manta or Sanj and Yasha, he just gets really fast. He just goes in and clean up. Easy rampage. If you get a right initiation off and he goes into mop up, it's a very easy rampage.
Yep.
Because you can't kill BKB Razor, he saps one of your guys and he just whips all of you down. You can't outrun him. You can't hide from heaven. Version 2.
I mean, he throws lightning everywhere, so he's pretty much like the carry version of Zeus, I guess.
Nature's Prophet is the real player here, I think, for the Australian dream.
Yeah. Well, Endless is suddenly 1300 gold. I mean, we talked about the Maelstrom. He picked up the Hex first, but I think you can still go for that Maelstrom. Just because they're against already. This bottom lane has been racked, so these stronger creeps are going to be hard to deal with, which is where he probably wants to get some actual creep clearing abilities from a Maelstrom.
I don't know what's wrong. The chat is just trolling now. They're saying I'm too soft and then suddenly too loud.
Twitch chat, please.
Did you turn me off?
I turned you up.
I think you did.
No, I turned you up. You should be good now.
Okay.
You can check if you want to like turn the stream on for a second and tell me what the audio sounds like. I trust you, Lysander.
Okay.
Twitch chat may be trolling me, but you would better not troll me. But let me know.
I sound good, guys.
Phew.
Put your kappas away.
Save it for the end. Save it for the end.
Yes, save it for the end. But hey, they're gonna smoke up the 420 and all TP home. Why would you do that when you want to wrap around?
Yeah.
And well, it looks like Tiberson has different ideas.
Well, I think they
It's
realized
like-
they had. I think they thought they were going to be too slow to defend their Raxes, because Serpent Wards are going to get dropped any second now, and then Raxes will fall very fast.
There's a glyph. So here we go. KS. I think they just forced them back. Viper Strike.
Kill the
There's your
Serpent Lord.
Aghanim Scepter on Viper and free wards. Yummy.
That's gold experience going Avant-Garde's way. This game is not over yet. 12 kills to 6 in Avant's favor, but the gold, not so much in their favor. It's only a 3k gold lead for first departure, but the big thing is they do have Raxes.
Yeah, despite the Rex 3k goal lead, that means Avant-Garde kind of catching up.
Yeah, I think this is still a doable game for Avant-Garde, but their back is against the wall. We'll have to see how they do this.
Oh,
Blink
perfect start on the Chen. Maybe no heals for him. Oh, there's gonna be your
The
stampede.
pipe and the stampede, that'll buy him some time.
Oh, and a little bit of credit to the Kobold Fallman who
Dire's
dies
middle
valiantly in
tower is
battle.
under attack.
The speed aura, I think, did something. And oh, Chains is a rat. Man, what is this guy? BKB just
Oh,
for
and
a
they
little bit
sneak
of
in
damage.
top meanwhile. They're going to get the top range Rex to start things off here. Lift being forced out here. Maybe the range actually kept alive. Muffin gets Hex. Lubby in some trouble here. He hasn't got Serpent Wards, and it looks like all the Chen send back. Is this going to come in time? It does. It saves the Shadow Shaman. Muffin Man now chasing Static Link on Dapper here.
Chains
Muffin Man's going to
going
steal
back
a
in.
lot of damage.
Oh,
close.
They
Dies
get
at
him.
base.
They get him.
That right click damage from Razor. Hitting for plus 225.
Yeah. But yeah, lots of redding coming out here, and they still hold. They still hold for now. Do we hold to a position where we just run down the mid lane? They get Roshan at least, I think.
Yep.
But Chains is being a real rat with the Blink Dagger as well. You don't get Blink unless you really want to rat and get out of trouble the minute they get close.
Yep. Well, into the Roshan pit. Avant-Garde feel like they're in a position where they can take this with Center on the sidelines, and well, a lot of these Chen, he's not really ready to go in. Chen's actually going Necrobook here, so any rat you can get, they want to go for. Chen will scout it out with a Wild Wing Ripper. I don't think he's here in time. The trolls are actually he's thinking about going mid. CTI Burrow strikes towards him. Roshan going to take a fall now. Aegis picked up by the Razor, and Chen, he's got a mech. He needs to
Scripted
use it.
trolls. Yeah, he's
Scripted
gets
down.
spat on. The dad puts him in place. Oh wow! The Burrow Strike nearly catching the troll as well, and
CTI is just about 300 gold away from his Veil, and Veil of Discord. Sure, there's BKBs up, but if even just a couple seconds where they're getting epicentered in the Burrow Strike before they can pop their BKBs, the Veil will make that do a lot more damage.
Chain's still not fearing anything. He's got 4,000 gold and the Black King Bar.
Yeah. Blink Dagger.
The
Oh,
one's
he's
in-
blinked out. He's got caught up by a Hex
It's a
here.
chicken. BKB? Yeah, he's gonna BKB and pour it out. So
Well, that's worth it. Force the TP.
also BKB as well. That's good.
Yeah.
It's always good.
Just buy themselves some time and space, because right now they just need more items, I feel. Like, First Departure are not getting that much stronger, whereas Avant-Garde, they can really benefit from more farm, more items.
I really feel that most teams should pick Trian against Avant-Garde. I mean, against C teams.
Yeah.
Because C teams really just love to do the whole chip away at your buildings, chip away at your buildings until you back off. And I think Gold Black from Empire, is it an Empire or Roxkiss? Empire. Gold Black from
Goblet
Empire. Right?
Roxkiss.
Oh, Roxkiss. Yeah, I think he has it right. The Trian picks. They really counter up this kind of slow rolls where they push against it. If you destroy the Serpent Wards, they back off, wait for it. And because towers don't heal, they just wait and wait and wait. And Treant Protector, man, he is the counter to stuff like that. And he's not even half bad. He makes your mid lane strong. You can fight mid lanes versus unfavorable matchups. You can have a big ultimate. I think it's good. Especially against red like this. It's just annoying.
Well, we'll see what First Departure look to do next. They picked up a Desolator on the Troll Warlord and DK with a Mjolnir. So, I mean, First Departure, as much as these last couple pushes haven't gone well, their two carry heroes have gotten themselves some big, scary late game items.
Yeah, the haste rune. It's gonna be found out by CTI, and he has not bought his Veil
I
yet.
think he's just got enough now.
He had more than enough. I think saving for
The
buyback.
recipe's like 1250, isn't it?
No.
Oh, we buy some wards actually.
The null talisman.
I think I think like you say, save for buyback, because if he can buy back, he's the only disabler. If he's dead, they have no stuns, and he is crucial to be alive in these fights. So I think he's saving buyback right now.
Oh, Australian Dota. Pride and joy. Trying to fight for survival here. First departure. They have slipped off a little bit, but I don't see them losing this game. I mean,
I agree. I think it's hard for them to lose this game right now. They've got Raxes already. Sure, it's been 15 minutes and they haven't got a second set of Raxes, but you've got to really farm Troll and DK. I guess Razor's getting... I mean, Razor's going to have an Assault Crest soon, and Razor's a good counter to all these
no
carry heroes.
refresher.
Like, Razor against DK and against Troll is great, because he can steal their damage through BKB, and these heroes are essentially melee carries. Troll can be in ranged form, but does best in melee form.
Well, if they get caught on the wrong side of Weave and maybe a bad
Yeah.
epicenter a few more times, maybe. That could be a huge throw that makes everything even, because there's exposed Rex up top. The Prophet has seen to that. And yeah, a bad fight could mean Rex and more.
Yep.
I think what Avant needs is the tier 2 in middle now.
And Avant-Garde all have buybacks. Like, Prophet has buyback, Sanking has buyback, Viper does. Dazzle may not. Actually, Sanking's bought something. He no longer does. What's he picked up now?
Radiant's middle
Oh, he's picked up a
tower is
gem for the
under
team.
attack.
So, deciding they want a gem, they want to get some map control.
Yeah.
On top.
Chain's popping a drums just to walk away. Oh, he
Careful.
sells it into... Oh, Desolator as well. This guy just wants to wreck
Sanking's
structures.
here waiting. They may find him out here. He's going to... Oh, blinks up even higher into the trees. They were going looking for him, and Sanking Invis not going to find him. Sneaky Chains.
Time for the pause and stream snipe.
Everyone on the Radiant side is in trees. Daff is in the trees. KS is in
Yeah.
the trees. Chains is in the trees.
It's the mantra of HY.
It's the
legend
Singaporean
from
way of
Singapore.
play. Yeah. Oh.
Now they leave the trees. Dafa with the Sanch is SMY. Probably Heaven's Hill, but Viper
Yep.
is not your BKB kind of guy. And Razor's one is really down low now. So that's good. Well, I like to see underdogs win, so
Well, this
might
is
be good. Might be
gonna
good for
be a
them to
tough
win.
game to turn around. Chen's got himself a tornado army.
Oh, remember the old Grad? Oh, the dragon comes in. It stuns up Endless. Endless in a lot of trouble. The Mjolnir dragon might actually kill him, and I
He
think
can't
will.
hex him because of the BKB. Turn and hex. BKB wears off. It's too late. He has got buyback, but that's a 700 plus gold
And
swing.
the mega kill.
Yeah, and this top Rax is now exposed. There is Glyph here. This range Rax just on 90 HP, so like one
Yeah,
right
this
click
is
and it's dead.
Very crippling. Oh wow, the
Dire's
troll
top
goes in.
barracks
One
is
shot.
But the barrel strike into the sandstorm. And they keep things at bay for now. Chains. They might want to just Viper strike him and just be done with it. No. A lot of blinkers, all stay in the trees.
And Reaver now picked up for the Dragon Knight. He's becoming an unkillable.
Yeah,
Carry
Mjolnir
right
Dragon Knight is where it starts to hurt then.
Yeah.
The Reaver just puts the nail in the coffin. What is this
Top
DK
lane.
for?
There's a blink, there's a hex. CTI could be in some trouble here. Troll gonna make his way in as well with the shackles. I think this may be a kill on CTI. He goes
No
down, drops
buyback
a
as
gem.
well.
Yeah, drops gem, no buyback. That's a big loss. That's their only disable taken out of the fight. I think they're gonna lose top Raptors here and possibly the game off of that,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
they first departure are greedy. They're not gonna rush it. They're just gonna say, okay, we're gonna sit back and we're gonna force it in your face. And despite having more kills, Avant-Garde about to drop this game, I feel. Assault Cuirass is done for Muffin Man, so at least that will alleviate the damage coming up from the DK. But that's your Heaven's Hill, but for the Centaur 2012 on HP.
Dire's middle
So it's
tower
gonna be very difficult with the Viper not attacking. And there you go, the Viper gonna use his ultimate. He gets hexed up and shackled, but Chase just ignores him and says, nah, I'm just gonna hit your Rex, you're not worth it. And
Lummy
all
goes
the rest,
down.
they're gonna reclaim the gem.
Well, Surfmourds will get cleared off. The melee Rex still alive, but it's
Just
mid lane.
chains. Look, just chains.
Oh, he
rat.
comes back in.
Dire's top barracks.
This is
Yeah.
some Miracle Dota right now. This is how Miracle plays all day long.
Now you know why I don't really support First Departure. Their strategies kind of are infuriating sometimes.
Oh, I love it. Though.
They prevent comebacks.
I'm not complaining. This is always fun to watch, like a well executed
Right.
split push / rat Dota. And now top and bottom racks taking a fall. Mid lane is completely exposed. There's no glyph as well. Once Shadow Shaman's back up, there's more Serpent Wards, and we may see the game come to an end.
Well, time for some miraculous comebacks.
Well, Prophet picks up his Mjolnir, his MJ.
As RTZ calls it.
Hey, Arteezy was not the first to call the MJ. There's been many people who called it MJ before him.
Well, this Viper is really far out. Oh,
Man.
her strike here onto the sensor. It doesn't do anything.
Sand King almost got the jump on CTI there, but not successfully.
Look at what Chains is doing. Just look at
Dire's
this
middle
guy.
barracks are under attack.
Pops the BKB
TP.
and immediately TPs up.
Nothing to stop it. The Hex wasn't there in time, and he TPs home, he'll heal up, and then he'll
And
go
even
back
with
mid
4
again.
seconds, I think it will help for his red. He's not even staying in the battle, so
Yeah.
he just waits for BKB cooldown, goes in there, chops down your Rex, gets out, chops down your Rex, gets out.
The 4-second BKB has the benefit of having the shorter cooldown. It has just that 50-second cooldown.
Yep. And now they're gonna look for something, but they just stay back. You can't engage onto a Stampede. Serpent Wards in a bad direction. Dragon Knight will just see to it that you do not burst anyone down without going through a lot of hurt with the Mjolnir shield as well.
KS's invis. Did they? Yeah, they recover the gem. It's on the Razor. BKB TP.
Oh, this could be big. Viper strike.
The Prophet. I mean, he TP'd immediately, but he's like he can't get there fast enough for the Hex because the Barrow Strike stun doesn't last long enough.
Some pressure.
I think that they needed to Razor needed to just pretend he didn't see him with the gem, and you have to wait for the Prophet to TP him before they initiate in. I think CTI just rushed it a bit too fast there. Well, Troll buys a new BKB. 10-second BKB for the Troll.
Rip.
Now-
Australia.
Now buildings are in trouble. 10-second BKB, I think Raxes will just die during that BKB duration.
Yeah, he said a BKB and go in. And Chains is a very disciplined person. The last time I played when he stacked with me, he just carried me, but he only went 10-0 on his Invoker. He didn't go 18 or 20 like you would see if given to someone else,
Yeah.
like maybe Ice. They'll take risky plays. Chains is one guy. He told us, it's like take fights you can win and run from fights you can't, and never be greedy.
they're
And
getting
never
more
be
hexes.
greedy is the way he's doing it.
You know, they have no disables, so Avant-Garde say, I'm going to get some more Hexes.
Oh, they really need it. And I like Viper Hex. Viper Hex is nice. He has it now. Alright, we'll see if Dad can put Troll in the corner, but it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, it really is. Then first departure, well, they've got 3 heroes bottom, 1 top. It's the mid-Raxes they need to try and get, but they're going to try and get these mid-Raxes by some good old pressuring all 3 lanes. Pressure top, pressure mid, pressure bottom as well. And with all these lanes pushing in on Avant-Garde, it's going to get very tricky to defend.
Muffin Man should have gone for that refresher, Rob.
Oh.
Should have really gone for that refresher. At least we have gotten to see something fun.
Maybe he'll go back for it now. We'll see. He's going to need some more damage output. Chen's going to have a Necro 3 soon, and you've got BKB carries plus Necro 3 plus Chen creeps. They can just right-click everything on these Raptors, and even if they all die to get the Raptors, they'll have Mega Creeps in. With Mega Creeps, it may just be GG. Not to mention the Serpent Ward damage.
Yeah. This is the only reason Rasta has been picked up so much now. Just throw Serpent Wards onto the racks, chip it down. And that's when Living Armor, once again, gonna come in. I think a lot of teams need to discover this. The same way they need to discover that Bloodseeker is good against Ember Spirit. So good against Ember Spirit. They hex up KS, Stampede. There you go. Viper useless. Look at
Well,
that.
it's Aghanim, so he has 10-second cooldown.
Still, it's useless. You can't catch anyone out.
Well,
It's a Stampede.
the Stampede is a much longer
60-second
cooldown, though. I think that's a win for Avant-Garde, though, because that Viper Strike wasn't wasted by any means.
True, but
The central
you
beam.
can't actually rely on catching anyone and making
yeah.
a lot of space. You only make a minute of space at the very
The problem is you try to catch people with hexes, and the Stampede will keep them alive because they get the max movement speed even when they're hexed.
It's the counter hex. It's the counter hex.
Yeah.
It's really good.
You
And
need
now they're
stuns,
going in.
and they don't have stuns right now. They'll go for the range Rex first because this range Rex does not heal itself back up. So
Yeah, this is gonna be a slow death.
yeah,
The honorable thing to do would be to Sudoku here and just tap out.
honorable. I don't know if First Departure played very honorably with their style of play.
Yeah, this
Definitely a
style of
very
play does
legitimate
not get
style
my
of play,
respect. Big plays and fancy picks. They
8
do.
kills in 46 minutes from First Departure.
Disgusting.
Blink stun on top lane. Chains is taking a bit of damage here. Still has the 10-second BKB, which he doesn't want to pop. It looks like Serpent was on the high ground.
Look at that.
There is a glyph.
Slow death.
No
Yeah,
glyph
this
being
is
popped
it.
just
Your
yet.
Rex is back on.
Now Melee Rex is going to be the next target. They pop the BKB. Here comes Chains. Pops his BKB. The right click damage may bring him down. Gen Hand of God. Serpent Wands as well. Epicenter coming in from CTR. Not doing that much damage. Lovey now takes a fall. The Melee Rex will be kept alive.
That's the last one. They have to push out now. I don't think
Yeah.
they can wait. They
5
kill and then they get it.
Oh,
Oh,
Prophet.
endless? What?
One stun. Is there a second? Hoof
Dire's
Stomp.
middle
Not going to go
tower
for it. He
is under
blinks
attack.
out, actually.
Okay,
I think they're going to go 5 mid, don't they?
I'll admit, Roshan is out. I'm not even sure he can take a rush break right now.
They only kept this Melee Rex alive because they had Glyph.
Yeah. And Chains blew himself up on that, on all that focus fire. Do we see a refresher up, Muffin Man? Please.
He doesn't have the money for it yet. But we'll see. I don't know. Or he goes Divine Rapier. I'm fine with that as well.
Mm-hmm.
They need
5-second
some big item.
BKB, Divine Rapier. You only live once. Let's do it.
This won't work. It's like a 3v5, well, 3v4 push at the moment. Trolls respawning in 30 seconds, and I don't know how well this is going to work. Muffin Man will pop the ulti and bring down a tier 2 tower, but I think they may just have to back off on them. They've only got 3
Radiant's
heroes
middle
here.
tower
Like, they
has
can't actually
fallen.
push high ground. That's,
Chaos has other ideas.
well, he's got a harder to Rask if he wants to buy it, but probably thinking he may want to save for buyback.
Nature's Prophet trying to force out bottom lane. He's gone for crit. So this might be the real defense of the Australians. Razor going for lightning. Oh, lightning.
Lightning is not a bad choice, actually.
Yeah, lightning.
I
Gonna
quite like
light
this
it up.
pickup. Gonna go Mjolnir's all over. Mjolnir's
To be honest, I feel that they shouldn't save for buyback at this point. Just
No.
get enough for one good fight. Because
Well-
if they die, even by the time they buy back, the
Yeah.
melee Rex will be gone.
They've got to run from the fountain to the all the way back to the racks, and by the time they're back at the racks is dead.
There are no structures to TP2
Yeah.
anyway.
Buyback has no purpose at all at this point for Avant Garde. Because if they're buying back, it means that they're dying and the Raxes are dying. So
Here we go.
I'm
They're about to
fully
jump.
agree.
Muffin Man. Muffin Man has to be real fast jamming that BKB key.
It seems okay. Meanwhile, top lane Chains is going to look to backdoor mid.
Yeah, Chains and
Well,
his
creeps are in the base here.
shenanigans.
Could blink to the high ground and just BKB it, but the right click damage is pretty scary now. Prophet and Razor both getting hurt.
Yeah, we'll have to see. There is a weave that will make things a lot easier for the Razor to clean up.
Yeah. Well, they're
Oh,
going to
here we
engage
go.
on mid lane.
Big fight. Centaur goes in, stomps on the dad. And Muffin Man, he's drained up a good amount, 56 damage. He just sent
took 2 Raxes.
everything at the wreck. These guys, oh man, like, fight, what fight? We're just going in, we're taking your Raxes. Robbie gets Viper striked up. They still are whipping down Chains, coming in to seal the deal. And if he dies here, he still has buyback. This is it. The Australians' final stand. Epicenter gets channeled. It's cancelled by the Blink Dagger gets cancelled. He runs into his own doom. Barrow Strike or not, he's gonna drop, man. Well, GG, well played.
FD says,
I
screw your
imagine.
heroes, we get your bases.
Muffin, no man. All your bases all belong to us. Well, Muffin Man staying alive
Not
through
for
the
long.
power of dark magic, and he's dead.
GG. 45, 49, 50 minutes now. Avant Garde held on for a long time. If they didn't lose their bottom Raxes so early, I think this would have been a different game, but First Departure just unrelenting with their pushing.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Whew. Alrighty, Aussies, they're down.
Rip.
Rip in peace. But we've got one other Aussie team in the tournament. But for now, it's First Departure advancing to the semi-finals of the Southeast Asian qualifiers. A good performance from First Departure. They're a good strategy, I think, that worked out really well for them.
Yeah, but who will play? Okay, so what happens tomorrow?
We've got one more game for today, actually, if you want to cast as well. Ideal Gigabyte are taking on Zero Latitude.
Sounds like two unknowns, am I right?
Um,
They're roughly unknown,
fairly,
right?
well, Ideal Gigabyte are like a fairly known Thailand team, and then Zero Latitude did really well in the SEA Best of the Best.
Yeah, sure. I've only cast the one game today, so and a bit of coaching, but that's. But that is for the people that watched me earlier. But yeah, yeah, I guess we could cast another game, no problem. It's only best of one.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well,
This game
guys,
wasn't that exciting to
No.
make fun of. So.
let's hope the next game's a bit better.
Mhm.
Alright. Anyways, guys, we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, it's gonna be our last game of today. It's going to be Zero Latitude up against Ideal Gigabyte. So stay tuned, guys. I'll take a quick break, run an ad, and then we'll have our last game of the day underway. See you guys.
Kappa.